Okay. Good morning, all of you.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
This is Darkness, sir. Welcome you once again in our lecture number 6 of the online lecture series of Artificial Intelligence and the Robotics. Up till we have seen the number of concept which is related with the artificial intelligence, and from the last time we have started with the techniques and the algorithm related with the artificial intelligence. Also, last time we have studied why we are calling the artificial intelligence as a problem solver. With example we have discussed, and also last time I have shown you how the AI agent with the help of some algorithm or the technique can solve the problem. Also we have illustrated last time one problem solution with the help of the state space search technique. That was problem we have discussed, and this provided solution is the 8 puzzle problem. Okay, now there are in the state space search only, there are the two categories of the searching, okay, which is being utilized in the artificial intelligence. So today we are going to discuss that two kinds of search, and again that two kinds of search also get divided into the different techniques. Okay, so there are the two types of searches in the artificial intelligence under the state space searching technique. I hope all of you have understood the concept of the what is meant by the state space search. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And now today we are going to discuss about the two type of searches related to the artificial intelligence, and which is under the state space search technique. Okay, now in that first search under the state space search technique is the uninformed search, and second is the informed search. Okay, first technique is what? Uninformed search, and second technique is second classification is what? Informed search. Okay, so can anybody tell me what you are understanding from these names, the uninformed search and the informed search? Are you getting any kind of meaning from that? Yes, anybody? What do you think about the uninformed search and the informed search? Yes. From the meaning of the yes,
not fixed path, म्हणजे different path असतात.
different path. In case of what?
Uninformed.
Okay. Anybody else?
तर युनिफॉर्म सर्च मध्ये एक स्पेसिफिक डोमेन असतो.
And
एक सर्च ट्री असते सर, एक स्पेसिफिक पाथ डिझाइन केलेला असतो.
okay, focus on the word the uninformed and the informed. So uninformed is indicating what? There is a lack of the information. You are getting the meaning of uninformed? Yes. Uninformed in the sense there is a lack of information, means without any kind of specific information, searching has to be taken place. Am I right?
Yes.
You are getting what I'm saying? Uninformed means what? Without any kind of specific information, the searching has to be takes place. Who is going to perform the searching? AI agent, correct?
AI agent. Yes, sir.
So do you understood the meaning of uninformed? Yes. Uninformed means what? searching has to be performed without any kind of specific information. Got the meaning? Okay, we'll see the example also. An informed search means you have certain kind of information related with the performing the searching. Yes,
Yes, sir.
got the difference. Uninformed search means you have to agent has to perform the searching without any kind of specific information. And informed search means with some specified information, the AI agent has to perform the searching. That is nothing but the meaning of uninformed search and the informed search.
Informed
All of you got the meaning?
Yes,
Then we
sir.
move forward. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then let me take you to the example so that the concept will get more clear. Okay. Now here first we discuss about the uninformed search, and then we'll go to the example of informed search. Here also I have written here specifically, it is the search which is without the information. Okay, we'll first discuss the point and then we'll take the example. Second point I have mentioned, without the information in the sense having very less or no knowledge about the domain. Domain in the sense that searching area. Got the point? Domain in the sense
Yes,
what?
sir.
That searching area. Clear? So this is nothing but the main characteristic of the uninformed search. He has to perform the search without any kind of specific information or the knowledge. Okay. And if search is being performed without any kind of specific information or the knowledge, then definitely the complexity will increase or not. Will the complexity will increase or not?
Yes, sir.
Complexity of searching will definitely increase.
Yes,
Maybe
sir.
in the form of the time also, and maybe in the form of the space also. Correct. So I am
Yes,
calling
sir.
also I am attaching here the one more characteristic to this searching technique as it is. That's why it is the time consuming. Okay. You know about the starting state, from where to start. Okay. You also know where is the goal state. Okay. But you don't know how to reach that goal state. That is nothing but I am calling the lack of information. You got the point?
Yes, sir.
You know the from where to start and where your goal is, but you don't know how to, in that between part, how to reach that particular
Pude.
goal or how to reach that particular location. Okay. And for that purpose, here I have taken one example. I hope all of you can able to see.
Yes, sir.
This is the
Yes, sir.
example related with what you can say. You can also you must be knowing the traveling salesman problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the traveling salesman problem?
Minimum shortest path algorithm.
Means the particular salesman has to start from one location. He has to sell the item, product, whatever it may be, to the different cities, and again he has to come back to its main location.
Main location.
Understood? This has to be happen within a less amount of time only, and this will become only possible if the right path will be get followed. Understood? So same kind of example we have taken here. Here you have to consider our AI agent is here. Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
our
sir.
AI
Yes, sir.
agent is here at this location. Okay, I
Manmad.
have given the name to as a Manmad. Okay,
Yes, sir.
name of the city Manmad. He has to sell that product within Manmad, also to the Yaula, Nandgaon, Winchur, Kopargaon, and again he has to come back to its home location. Understood? Now,
Yes, sir.
now here you have to imagine the one situation. Here the AI agent, okay, here AI agent know that he has to start from this point. Okay, he has to start from this point and then he has to go to the rest of the location. But he don't know how to go to a different location. And he even can't ask to the anybody else also. You got the situation?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
He has to visit these different cities. Then how it will be happen? How the searching will carry out by the AI agent? If he don't know how to reach this place, this place, this place. Yes. How he will reach?
So shortest path check करेल तो.
How he will check? He has to reach to that location randomly, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
He has to go to the different places randomly.
Mm.
And then only if he reach to that location, then only he can conclude that he has to reach one location. Again, he has to search randomly in that certain area. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Because he can't ask to anybody.
Yes.
As we are calling it as an uninformed search. That's why he cannot ask to anybody also. So that's why I'm saying it has to perform search without any kind of knowledge or with some very less amount of knowledge. And how the search will be then carried out? He has to do the searching in this particular domain randomly. Correct or not?
Yes, correct, sir.
Correct. And that's why this searching technique is also called as the blind search also. Another name for this
Blind.
technique. The popular name for
Blind.
this technique is what? Blind
Blind.
search.
Search.
Now I hope all of you got the concept. What is meant by
Yes,
the
sir.
uninformed search in the artificial intelligence.
Interesting.
Yes, sir.
Now there is a possibility, 100% possibility is there. He will reach to the goal, but time which will be taken will be definitely the huge, or it can be more. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is nothing but our first categorization in the state space search technique, that is the uninformed search. Okay. As I said, under the each of these searching technique, we have to discuss some its sub searching technique also. Like in the uninformed search, we have to discuss the techniques like the breadth first search, depth first search, then the depth limited search, iterative deepening, depth first search. Like this kind of techniques we have to study according to our syllabus. But the broader concept must be clear first, and I hope all of you have got the broader concept. Yes.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes. So shall we move forward?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And this is our second one, that is the informed
Uniform.
search. Here I have
Uniform.
written it is the search with some kind of information available. Uses the knowledge to find steps to the solution. Understood? And as compared with our previous search technique, the main difference you can easily find out here. This is work on the basis of some knowledge or some specific information about the domain, where the uninformed don't have any kind of the specific kind of information. I told you the name for the another name for the uninformed search is what? The blind search.
Blind search.
And here there is a, that's in case of the informed search, we have also another name, that is the heuristic search. Another name for the informed search is the heuristic search. Heurist. Okay. Heuristic search technique. Heuristic in the sense, let me tell you the meaning of the word heuristic. Heuristic means providing some guidance. What? Providing some guidance. That is the meaning of heuristic. Okay. Now we will conduct the same example here. As I said, for example, if you if you give the task to the AI agent to solve the traveling salesman problem. This is our AI agent. Okay. Now, what will happen in case of the informed search? As I said, informed search is having some kind of information available. Means what? In short, to clear your concept, we can say this AI agent can ask to the anybody in that particular domain. Got the point?
Yes.
AI agent can do what? He asks to anybody. What he can ask? He asks to anybody, where is the location of Yaula and
Yes,
how
sir.
to go to the Yaula?
Yes, sir.
Where is the location of
Yes.
Nandgaon and how to go to the Nandgaon? Like this, he can ask about this Kopargaon location, Winchur, etc., etc. You got the point?
Yes,
And
sir.
that's why
Yes,
this
sir.
is being called as what? The informed search
Informed
in the artificial intelligence.
Intelligence.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So definitely he is doing the searching by asking somebody. That is nothing but, we can say, the time or the space required for doing the searching will be less. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that's why I mentioned here, it's having the less complexity as compared with the uninformed search in the form of the time as well as in the form of the space. Okay. So definitely what you are going to get, you are going to get the quick solution as compared with the uninformed search technique. This is one point. Another, you know about the starting state, goal state, also you know about how to reach, you know, in the sense you can proceed by asking to the somebody. Means what? Asking to the somebody in the sense you are taking the guidance of somebody. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And that's why this technique being popularly referred as heuristic search technique. Okay, keep this name in okay, remember this name. Heuristic search technique is another name for the informed search, and the blind search is the another name for the uninformed search technique.
Sir.
So likewise, we have seen the types of searching technique. We are going to discuss about the uninformed search, like the BFS, DFS, then the depth first with the limited search length, etc. Here also we have to discuss the certain searching techniques like the best first search, the A star searching algorithm, AO star searching algorithm, hill climbing algorithm, etc., etc., all under the heuristic search part. Okay. Now on this topic of the uninformed search versus the informed search, most of the times the question being asked for the comparison between the uninformed search technique versus the informed search techniques. Okay, side by side we have clear the all the differences between the uninformed search technique and informed search technique. All of you clear the concept?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, any doubt about the uninformed versus the informed search?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Shall we move forward?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes.
sir.
And let's today we'll see the first technique under the uninformed search technique, that is being called as the depth first search, which is being, in short I have written there, the DFS searching
DFS.
technique. Now you tell me about this technique. You must have studied this. Here we are just applying it in the artificial intelligence and to the how the AI agent will do the searching according to that technique.
Sir, it's bottom-up approach.
Bottom up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, anybody? What do you know about the depth first search? Rohini? What is the depth first search? Yes, anybody else? Fenal? What is the depth first search? Shubham?
तर आपण म्हणजे बेस्ट कंडिशन फाइंड करतो.
Have you studied it before or not?
Sir, it is the algorithm for searching or traversing the tree or the graph data, जिसमें हम अलग अलग branches के through the lowest जो होता है, the child जो
Deepest.
child होता है, deepest
Deepest
one,
node.
उसको find करते हैं.
Okay. So here, the first technique which is being under the uninformed search, that is our depth first search technique, which is being, as I told you, which is being also referred as the blind search technique also. Okay. Also, we have discussed in case of the uninformed search, we have the less information, or we have just know about the present information. We don't know about how to proceed in the subsequent path in order to reach to the your goal state, or to the goal node, or to the target location. Okay, as we are discussing this part related with these things will be utilized by whom? These things will be utilized by the AI agent. We have to apply this algorithm into the AI agent so that he can perform the different kind of searching, etc. Okay, so the first technique that we are discussing, the depth first search. Understood? Now, means the meaning of this particular statement I have written is what? AI agent is here. Okay, now AI agent might be having some initially specific information. He might be knowing how to reach to the node B or how to reach to the node C. Okay, but he don't have any kind of information how he will reach to the goal state. Understood? That is we are discussing the uninformed. That's why it is being referred as what? Uninformed search. He might be having some present information from that. He might proceed here or here. Understood?
Yes.
But he is lacking the information how to reach to the goal state. If your goal state is here, okay, even it might be here also, then he don't know how to reach this particular location. That's why he has to, if there are the more than one children here also some children, he has to search itself with these children also, this one, and at last he might reach to the this node if you consider this as a goal node. Understood? So that is the point already we have discussed. Random searching has to be performed in case of the uninformed search because of the less amount of information is available with the AI agent. Okay. Now, in case of the depth first search utilizes the stack as a data structure to perform such kind of different searching operations. Understood? Stack is
Yes, sir.
what? What is the stack?
First in, last out.
It is the first in,
Last
first
out.
in, first out,
Data
or the last
structure.
out.
Last in, first.
Last in, first
first.
out.
Last in,
Ah.
first out. Last in, first out.
First in, last out.
So I
First-
told this.
वही
क्या है?
First,
Last
Sir,
in, first out.
stack in,
last in, first out.
LIFO manner.
LIFO. All of you make your consensus first
Yes.
and then tell me.
LIFO manner, sir.
Yes, sir.
first in, last
Last
out.
in, first out. Last in,
Last
first
in,
out.
first out.
Last in, first out.
LIFO.
LIFO.
Yes, sir. LIFO.
Yes, sir.
Yes, all of you agree.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Stack and what is the queue?
First in, first out.
In, first
LIFO.
out.
LIFO manner.
First in, first out.
First in, first out.
So this kind of searching techniques we are going to refer here. As I discussed, the searching get performed is the randomly. Here we are utilizing the which data structure? Stack, performing the last in, first out kind of means and with the help of the two important operation like the push and the pop. Okay, push operation and the pop operation.
Pop operation.
Now here you must keep in mind the certain characteristics related with the depth first search. That is it always utilizes the deepest node. Understood? And when it reaches to the deepest node, suppose if you consider this is the deepest node, and again here is the another node is there. If you don't, I have written here the goal state, but consider this is not the goal state. Goal state is somewhere else here. Okay, so here and here is the one more children, here is also one more children. So when the searching will start from this point, and then this point, this point, this node, this is nothing but the deepest node. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So from here again, depth first search has to backtrack.
Backtracking.
Okay, again he has to go back. I hope you must be remembering these things.
Yes,
So
sir,
again
yes,
he has
Yes,
to
sir.
backtrack and again start searching. Understood? So that's why I have written here, the depth first search utilizes the deepest node. Okay. Then here I have mentioned some characteristic also. That is, the solution provided by the depth first search may be incomplete. What do you mean by the incomplete? We have already discussed. That's why the properties of the searching algorithms.
Lack of information.
Hmm?
Lack of information.
Solution that you will get may be incomplete.
Yeah.
Means what? What do you mean by the complete? Hmm? Complete means what? We have discussed the two properties, complete and the optimal. What is meaning of that? Yes. Sonal. What do you mean by the complete property of the searching algorithm? Yes, anybody? What is meant by the complete and what is meant by the optimal? Mandre.
सर कम्प्लीट म्हणजे आपल्याला त्यामध्ये ऍटलिस्ट वन सोल्युशन फाइंड होतं
Exactly. You must able to get the
आणि
at least one solution.
optimum मध्ये
Optimal.
मीन टाइम मध्ये आपल्याला सोल्युशन फाइंड होतं म्हणजे टाइम
If
कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी
more than one solutions are
त्याच्यासाठी
there, if more than one solutions are there, you must be able to get the best solution out of it. That is the concept of optimal way of saying.
बेस्ट
Okay.
सोल्युशन
Okay. Here we have mentioned the characteristic of the depth first search as it may be a incomplete. Means what? It might happen that you might not reach to the solution, or you might not reach to the goal state. That is the meaning of it may be incomplete. Understood? Yes, all of you?
yes, sir.
It may be incomplete in the sense, for some input you might not be able to reach to the goal state. That is the meaning of it may be incomplete. Then it may not be optimal. What does it mean? It might give you the solution, but it might not give you the best solution. That is the meaning of it may not be optimal. Correct?
Okay.
Optimal means what? Getting the best solution out of whatever the solutions available. But the depth first search technique might not give you the optimal solution. Means it may not give you the best solution. In other words, it will give you the solution, but the cost of that solution might be more than another solutions available. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the some properties related with the depth first search. Okay, we'll come to the complexity after we see the example. Now let's see the example here related with the depth first search and how actually it proceed. Okay, some more characteristic I have mentioned here related with that. It is kind of what? The recursive algorithm. Why it is being referred as the recursive? Yes. What is meant by the recursive algorithm? What do you mean by the recursive algorithm? Yes. Hmm.
So
What is
recursive means it's continuous, one after another, one after another, again and again.
again and again? As I said, it go to the deepest node and again he has to backtrack if he can't able to find the solution. Correct?
So it does the backtracking,
That's why it is being referred as what the it is the
recursive.
recursive algorithm. Okay. So as we have discussed, we start from the starting node and we go to the greatest depth to each path, and then if you find the solution then it is okay. Otherwise again you have to backtrack and you have to search for the, or you have to move for the next path. Understood? And simple algorithm I have mentioned here for this: enter the root node on the stack, that is being performed with the help of what? Push operation. Correct? Yes, all of you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Enter the root node on the stack, that is nothing but the performing the push operation. Then
Push operation.
do this task until the
Pop
stack
operation.
is empty. Which
Empty.
task? Do all these tasks like what? Remove node, that is the pop the node from the stack. Only pop the node from the stack and check if node your pop is similar to the goal node. Okay, if it is the case then we can stop here. Correct? But if it not, if that is not the case, then else what it says, then push remaining whatever children are there on the stack. Understood? And accordingly repeat the from the step E until you will reach to the end or until you find the goal node. Okay, now let's discuss the solution. Okay, according to this algorithm here. Yes, all of you can able to see.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I hope all of you can able to see the screen. Now this is the example we have given. Somebody's mic is on, please switch off that mic. Okay, here is our AI agent. Okay, and he has to go to the goal node which is present here. Understood? Now as I said, this comes under the category of the uninformed search technique. Clear? He
Yes.
might have some initial information, so he might go here or he might go here, but he don't know how to reach at these points. So what he has to do, he has to check all these kind of random location which is being indicated with the help of the some nodes. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Each time
Yes,
he has
sir.
to reach to that location and then compare itself whether it is a goal node or not, and in this way the depth first search will be proceed. Okay, now here we have taken the example. Okay, here I have shown the stack also. You must be able to see according to our algorithm. First thing is what? You must put the root node on the stack, that we have done. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now on the stack, what is the last in A itself? Okay, what will happen? A will check against. Now here you have to consider our goal node is what? H. All of you, our goal node is what? H.
H.
Okay, what our algorithm says? What our algorithm says? Enter the root node on the stack. Okay, then do what? Do the remaining task until the stack is empty. Remove the node. Okay, next step is what? Remove the node, and when you remove the node, you have to perform the another task. That is what? You have to check whether that remove node, is same, that is the goal node. Your goal node is what? H. Yes.
H.
Here we have pushed the
Yes.
root on the stack. Now, then next what? You remove it from the stack. When you remove it from the stack, you have to check it against your goal node. What you have removed A, what is our goal node? H. Both are similar? No. Correct?
No.
Then we have to proceed
Yes,
in the
sir.
similar way next also. So as I said, you can go in this direction also, or you can go in this direction also. Correct or not? In case of the depth first search,
Yes,
you can go in this direction also, or you can go in this direction also. But in next subsequent searching, if you choose this direction, you must follow this direction also. It should not happen like first you go this direction and then you go this direction. Understood? This should not happen. If you choose this direction, or if you choose this direction, you must proceed in the same direction only. That is the meaning of depth first search. Correct?
H. Sir.
Yes. So we'll choose this direction. Okay, we choose this direction. Now on the stack, what is on the top of the stack?
B.
On the, as I said, we go on, okay, we go on this direction. On the top of the stack will be B. Okay. Here also I have written on the bottom of the stack, because when we go on this direction, the C will be there. If you don't mention it also, no problem. You have to just see when you are going from starting node to the next node, what is the deepest node? We are going to proceed in this direction. Okay. Now what is the deepest node in this direction currently? B. Correct?
D.
So here you have pushed the B on the stack, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now again what you have to do? You have to remove that and check it against the goal node, correct?
Yes, sir.
So here you remove the B and you check whether it is same as the H. Is it same?
Or not? No.
No. So again we will move forward,
Yes,
correct?
sir.
Then in the next way, which node you will push on the stack?
D.
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 So here is our D. Okay.
Yes.
Again you remove the D. Correct.
Yes, sir.
You will check whether D is equal to H.
H.
No.
H.
Whether D and H are same? No. So again you move forward to the next level,
G.
G.
which is what? G. You push the G on the stack.
Yes, sir.
Again you remove G from the stack.
Yes, sir.
You check whether G is equal to H or not.
No.
No, again, correct. So again you will do what? Now we are reached to the bottom, deepest level. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
We reach to the deepest level, and so we backtrack.
Yes, sir. That's it.
We backtrack. We come to this point. Here you will find one more children is there related with the B. That is what? E.
E.
And that's why you push E on the, now we already push it, no problem. But now your top of the stack is what? E.
E.
Now you remove E. Correct? When you remove E, you will check E is equal to H or not.
No.
No.
No. Again, that's why you move forward. Again, do you backtrack?
Reach
You
to
come
C.
to this point.
C.
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 C is nothing but your top of the stack after you remove E, correct?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
You remove E, you remove C. You check whether C is equal to H.
No.
No.
No. So again you go to the next level, that is
F.
F. You again check here whether F is equal to H. No.
No.
So that's why again you move forward. You now push last node on the stack,
H.
Yes, sir.
and then you remove it from the stack and you check it against whether it is.
Goal node.
Now lastly, as I said, here at this position, when you remove the H from the stack, you will find, as I said, our goal node initially
Goal
which given
state.
was the H. Now when you lastly remove the H from the stack, there you see now H is nothing but the same node that AI agent is trying to reach. Correct or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So lastly, we have got the stack empty also, and we have reached to the goal state.
Goal.
In this way, our depth first search technique works. All of you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Every time when you are, as I said, you must choose the one particular direction. You can choose this also or this also, but you have to carry on with the same until you reach to the deepest node. Understood? Every time when you reach to the particular node, every time you have to compare that node with the goal node for which you are searching. That has to be done by the AI agent, and you may stop at the point, you will definitely stop at the point where you will find you have reached to the goal node. All of you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now there is a some what you can say, there is one disadvantage of this also, and some advantages are also there. Okay. Now sometime it may require the less memory. Okay. Why I'm saying this? Because consider, we have discussed the example, our goal node was this, but consider our goal node was this one. Correct? You are getting situation?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Instead
sir.
of this, our goal node was this, then we might have got the solution at this point only. Correct or not?
Hmm. Hmm.
Then will there be the any need of go for the traversing all these node?
No.
If you got the, if your goal node is at this point, हे सगळे नोड आपल्याला सर्च करण्याची गरज आहे का? No.
No.
So sometimes it may require the less memory. Okay, that is the one advantage. Then that is also being another words, in another words I have written down, less time to reach the goal if the traverse in the right path.
Right path.
Understood? Now disadvantage is there, which is already we have discussed, may not find the optimal solution to the problem. And one big disadvantage of this particular technique, you may get trapped in searching useless path. What does it mean? Or you may go into the infinite loop. Now when we can go into the infinite loop using this technique? Is there any possibility? Yes. Is there any possibility to reach the infinite loop? That is, I am also calling as a useless path. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
As we are discussing, our goal node is this. Correct? Now consider here, after this node, there are still more nodes are there. Yes. After these nodes, still there are the number of nodes there. Correct? Now, if go on searching these nodes, then you might go into the infinite loop. That is the meaning of searching in the useless path. Correct or not? Yes. You are getting what I'm saying?
Sir, परत explain करा ना एकदा.
What I said,
एवढं-
our goal node is where here. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. But consider there might be the more nodes below these G nodes also. You are going in this direction. We are going this direction. Correct?
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
As I said, you have to reach to the deepest node, and then only you can backtrack according to depth first search. Correct or not?
Right,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
What I said, after the G node, there are also multiple nodes are there.
Mhm.
Correct?
Yes.
Oh.
Then if you go on searching in this direction, when you will reach here?
बरोबर आहे.
Correct?
Oh, sir.
That's why I'm calling you might be end in searching the useless path also, because of the properties
yes.
of depth first search. Depth first search मध्ये असं आहे का की बी सर्च केल्यानंतर जी लगेच सी सर्च करायचा?
नाही.
नाही, तुम्हाला हे
नाही.
पूर्ण हा पाथ फिनिश करायचा आहे. You have to finish
Hmm.
all this whole path, and then only you can reach to the C or F, E, C, F,
Yes,
like
sir.
this. And that's why I said, in case of the depth first search, you might reach to the useless path, which I am calling. You might go into the infinite loop.
Loop. Okay.
All of you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
This
sir.
is nothing but some advantages and the disadvantages related with the depth first search. Also, when you are solving the problem or you are writing the theory concept, also definitely you know to write the theory concept. You must have to show the solution of such kind of problems, and also you have to show the what is the traversing path. Is this our traversing path correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
A,
Yes, sir.
B, D, G, E, C,
Hmm.
F, like this. Understood?
Yes.
So traversing
Yes,
path
sir.
also you have to mention. Then come to the point of the complexity. Here the complexity in case of the DFA is being represented as the VIGO of V plus E, where V is nothing but your vertices and E is nothing but the edges, which can be also written
Edges.
in the another simplified form, VIGO of B raised to D. B raised to D.
D.
B is what? Branching factor. And D is what? Depth.
Depth.
What do you mean by the branching factor? What is mean by the branching factor? Branching factor means what?
Edges.
Edges. Number of, suppose this is your root node. It is having the 2 branches. So its branching
Yes.
factor is how much?
2.
If one more children will be there, it will be 3.
3.
Understood? So B raised to D. This number of searches has to be performed if you in the sense if AI agent want to reach to the goal node. D is what? Depth. What is the depth at this level? This is the 0 depth and this is the depth 1.
1.
If certain next level depth 2, like this kind of things.
Yes.
Understood? Related with our example, you can find this complexity here. In case of this example also you can find the complexity, like here we have the 0 depth, then 1, 2, and our solution at the depth of 3. How many branching factor we are having the most of the time? 2. Number of, if number of children are 2, the branching factor is indicating what? 2. If you consider the branching factor as a 2, then 2 raised to 3. 2 raised to 3 is nothing but how much? 2 into 2 into 2. 2
8.
into 3? 8.
8.
Understood? So within
Yes, sir.
8 number of searches, you might reach to our solutions. So that is nothing but whatever number of, in case of the depth first search, whatever number of nodes will be there, based on that your time complexity or the space complexities depends. More number of node has to be get searched, definitely your space complexity and the time complexity will get increase. Understood? So this is nothing but our various kind of the 2 categorization of the searching types, like the uninformed search and the informed search. And out of that, today we have discussed about the informed, the one of the type of the uninformed search technique, that is what? DF.
Depth first search.
Person.
All of you understood?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next time we will continue with the whatever the next techniques are there in the uninformed search as well as in the informed search
Uniform search.
technique also. Okay. Now this is the code for you today. Tomorrow is too late. Yesterday is over, and now is exactly the right moment to start something which is the fruitful, valuable, and important for your future. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all of
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Let me take
Thank
the
you.
attendance.
Thank you, sir.